Good morning everybody, welcome to Praise and Play, and we're going to start off with Our God is a Great Big God, so please join in with the actions. Now let's get ready for one of our favourite songs, the Wiggle Song. So let's get ready to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Well done. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Stand still. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I'm gonna shake my hands, I'm gonna shake my feet, I'm gonna shake my head, gonna groove to the beat, because I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta So now it's time to do some climbing together. So let's play If I Go Climbing. Let's get our climbing hands ready.
Let's go climbing up a huge mountain.
If I go climbing, climbing, climbing. If I go climbing, God is there. If I go climbing on the highest mountain, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Now let's get into our boats and go for a row.
If I go rowing, rowing, rowing. If I go rowing, God is there. If I go rowing on the widest river, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Let's go swimming right to the bottom of the ocean.
Swimming. If I go swimming, swimming, swimming. If I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you get into your car? Put on your seatbelt, ready to go for a drive.
If I go driving, driving, driving. If I go driving, God is there. If I go driving far away, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Now we're going flying on an aeroplane.
If I go flying, flying, flying. If I go flying, God is there. If I go flying on the biggest airplane, God is there 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you curl up on the floor to sleep and go to sleep?
If I go sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. If I go sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there 'cause He is everywhere. Now we're going to get ready to all clap together.
Let's all clap together.
Let's all clap together, clap together. Let's all clap together, clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap this away, clap, clap that away. Clap, clap all the day, clap, clap, clap.
Now let's stamp our feet.
Let's all stamp together, stamp together. Let's all stamp together, stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp this away, stamp, stamp that away. Stamp, stamp all the day, stamp, stamp, stamp.
Shall we do some jumping?
Jump, let's jump.
Let's all jump together, jump together. Let's all jump together, jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump this away, jump, jump that away. Jump, jump all the day, jump, jump, jump.
Can you nod your head?
Let's all nod together, nod together. Let's all nod together, nod, nod, nod. Nod, nod this away, nod, nod that away. Nod, nod all the day, nod, nod, nod.
And what about some blinking?
Let's all blink together, blink together. Let's all blink together, blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink this away, blink, blink that away. Blink, blink all the day, blink, blink, blink.
Hello, it's time for our story. And I'm going to need lots of help as usual. Now, we've just celebrated Christmas, haven't we? When we remember how Mary and Joseph travelled all the way to Bethlehem and how Mary had the baby in the stable and how the shepherds saw angels and they came into the stable to kneel down and have a look at the baby, and they were so excited, weren't they? But those weren't the only visitors that Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus had, and we're going to hear about some more visitors today. This story is called The Wise Men's Visit. Wise men in a faraway country saw a star in the sky one night. It was brighter than any other they'd seen. In fact, it was so bright they had to shield their eyes. Can we pretend to look at the sky and shield our eyes because the star's so bright? Well done. The wise men had studied the stars for many years, and they'd read their books and looked at their maps, and this was a star that was not on any of their maps at all, and they thought it was a special star, and it must mean that something very important had happened. They thought it meant a new king was about to be born. So they decided to set off on a journey to follow the star, because the star was moving, and that's not something you see every day. So they got some presents together, and they thought about it and said, what can we take him? What would be precious enough? I know, said the one, I'll take gold to show that he's a king. The second man looked puzzled. Can you pretend to look puzzled? What could I take him? What could be precious enough? I know, I'll take some frankincense. Frankincense is for people who are very important. Frankincense is burned in the temples, and it will show that this baby is going to be holy. And then the third one thought, what can I take? And then he thought, I'll take some myrrh. Only rich people can afford myrrh, and it is fit for a king. So they finished packing their bags, and then they set off. They got onto their camels. Let's pretend to get onto our camels. And they rode across the desert following the star. Let's pretend to be riding. A bit bumpy, this camel. Very bumpy camel. I think he's called Humphrey. Okay, so they rode for quite a long time on their camels. And they travelled for many days and many nights following the star, and they kept pointing at the star. Should we point at the star and say it keeps going? It's still going. We need to carry on. So they got on their camels again, and off they went to get on our camels again, until one night the star stopped. Can you pretend to be surprised? And they were surprised, because the star wasn't stopping over the palace where you'd expect a king to be born. It was stopping over the village, and it looked like it was over a stable. And they thought, this can't be right. Can you say that? This can't be right. But the star had stopped. So they decided that they'd do what the star said, and they got down off their camels and they walked into the stable. And there in front of them was Mary holding baby Jesus. Can you pretend to hold a baby? That's right, hold the baby. Yeah. And they knelt down in the straw, and they gave the baby their gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. And they were so happy that they'd seen baby Jesus. And then when they'd said hello, they went outside. They got back on their camels. Let's get back on our camels. And they rode off home. And they were so full of joy to have seen the new king. That was an exciting story, wasn't it? I wonder how it felt to see a star that was moving. The wise men realised straight away it meant something fabulous and fantastic had happened, and somebody very important was about to be born. And of course they were right, because the star led them all the way to baby Jesus. Shall we say a prayer? Let's pray. Dear God, thank you that you sent a star to bring the wise men from a distant land to see the baby Jesus. Thank you that that tells us that Jesus came into the world for all people, no matter where they're from or who they are. Help us to be friends of Jesus and to live our lives the way that he would want us to live them, being kind and gentle and helpful to one another. Amen. Now, hopefully some of you have found this on the website, and it's a star, just like the one that led the wise men to Bethlehem. And it says, make the star as shiny as you can. You can use glue and glitter or tinsel or foil or your brightest crayons or paint. So that gives you lots of different ideas of what you might like to use to make this the biggest, brightest, glitteriest star ever. And then every time you look at it, you can remember how God sent a star to bring the wise men all the way to Bethlehem to visit baby Jesus. I hope you enjoyed doing that, and I hope that we'll see you very soon. Bye.
It's time for our birthday slot now. I'm going to sing happy birthday. I'm going to sing happy birthday everyone, but if you've had a birthday in the last few weeks or you've got a birthday coming up, then perhaps your family can sing your name, or you can say the name of somebody else that you know that's got a birthday in the next week or so. So let's get ready to sing happy birthday. I'm going to light the candle. So let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you. Now let's get ready to blow out the candle. Blow it out with me. And let's give everyone a great big clap. Happy birthday. Thank you for joining me for Praise and Play today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye everyone.